Welcome to this episode of Executive Tech Talks, the show where we talk to financial services executives about their technology tribulations and triumphs. Many thanks to ServiceNow, who is our exclusive sponsor for Series 2. Hi, Guus. Today we're going to be talking about digital customer experience. This is a term that a lot of us have been using for many years now. And I'd like to ask, what does it mean to Morgan Stanley and more importantly to your clients?
Thanks for having me. Digital customer experience is at the forefront of what retail brokerages are about. Remember the transformation we made as an industry 40 years ago. You would make a call to your broker. Nowadays, customers want to be met where they are, when they want to take actions. And that has been at the forefront of E-Trade for Morgan Stanley and Morgan Stanley proper for many, many years. And I'm excited to discuss it with you today.
Excellent. So basically, your answer really is, in a nutshell, digital customer experience is meeting the customer wherever they are. And I'm reading a little bit into that, but also allowing them to meet with you however they feel comfortable and energized. I'm adding a bit to that, but would you agree?
100%. And so that might mean that somebody's at a football game and wants to see the latest status of their trades, maybe see how the markets are doing. And it might also mean that they are at a late party and so want to get information in the middle of the night or at off hours. And so we've really seen the industry change where, it used to be a sort of a 9:30 to 4 type of business. We are now truly a 24/7 business, and customers obviously expect us to meet that demand.
So from a technology perspective, you're talking about any kind of device, any kind of location, and any time of the day or night.
Absolutely. And look, that's also what makes it fun, right? So for example, our products range from very large physical screens where traders will use many screens and would sort of sit at their desks all the time, to the tiniest possible screens and everything in between. Each of those have technology demands and also very different usage patterns. So it's always fascinating to see that people on their mobile devices will tend to have shorter sessions, but many times during the day or night for that matter. And so that, as a technology organization, you have to be prepared for and be ready for the demand that places on your system, especially that 24/7 uptime.
How are you achieving this transformation? And in particular, what is the role that's played by process automation? What's the role that's played by cloud? How do these come together to deliver that transformation?
Great question. What you'll find in these large distributed environments is that humans can't do the job by themselves anymore. So what you can automate, you must automate. And being that on the technology level, on the business level, the ability to make changes and to drive modifications in your systems really at any point in the day can only be reliably be achieved through automation. And same with your human processes, being it operation control, being it help desk functions, being it fraud functions. Automating those processes is going to help you scale the business because obviously these customer-facing platforms, scalability in all aspects is of crucial concern. The cloud has actually brought some of the nomenclature, some of the concepts we've used for many years to a broader technology audience, which it's cool, and it also helps recruitment easier because many new engineers from early days will learn about these concepts like fault isolation or design for failure from very early on, and those are lessons we've learned over the decades truly. That in very large distributed systems, things will go wrong, and you better be prepared to handle those. And that is exactly what you'll find in the well-architected framework documentation from our cloud vendors, that one of the main principles is design for failures. Assume something will go wrong and then decide how you'll handle that. And that's a crucial aspect to building more resilient systems. So in that sense, the cloud has brought concepts to a broader audience, and obviously it also helps businesses scale up technology-wise. So that's a real exciting journey.
Excellent. So you're really saying that robotic process automation helps with scalability and helps increase resilience simply because automation isn't prone to human error. And the cloud helps with resilience and also scalability. A word you didn't mention was agility, but I'm assuming that's built in there as well. So essentially, these technologies assist with making your digital customer experience more scalable, more reliable, and more consistent.
Absolutely.
Is that
That's absolutely right.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for listening to this episode of Executive Tech Talks. And a special thanks to ServiceNow, who is our exclusive sponsor for Series 2.